Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we met the architect, and he had about a half an hour worth of stuff to talk about. This time, well, we head out to the next area. So, can't believe how far this journey has come. So, for once, an elevator that goes down instead of up. We make our way to the bottom and head outside to the storage area entrance, where they're keeping their storage. So let's head out. Oh, crap.
All of those sirens? He's really trying to destroy all of Orest.
Let's hurry, guys!
Alright, so you can go on ahead and hurry. Or you can just take your time, so you can tell things are really going nuts. All those sirens laying justice to the world. And right here is a heart-to-heart. That is Cosmos' heart-to-heart. But we don't have time for heart-to-hearts. We got business to attend to. And inside this huge-ass room, we have a long ways to go. The Colossus Hangar. Coming on through here, we have a very nice leveled Artifice Colossus.
Watch yourself, Rex. Mind you don't fall right.
So yeah, the thing I want to note, though, is that Artifice Colossus has its own battle theme. You hardly ever get to hear this theme. This is Battle Above the Skies. Alright then. So the reason why I'm fighting the Artifice Colossus, besides to note, it's not really too bad. So, the other reason why is because I want to show off Nia's blade arts. The level 4s. See, I mean, I'll be honest, I really like the boss theme. Battle theme, Battle Above the Skies. Sadly, you hardly ever get to hear it. Pulling sensor does a little bit of damage, not too bad.
Redemption.
Yeah, can you please affinity up? Alright, please. There we go. So, time to show off level 4. Alright. Not really much of note. So yeah, so the enemies here, they drop a lot of experience. And they're relatively nice too. So, yeah, they're not really too hard to beat. The main issue, though, with Artifice Colossi is that they are super easy to dodge. Just hug this wall, and if all goes to plan, you never have to encounter any of them. It's sad, and it kind of sucks because you never get to hear the theme. But if your movement's correct, you can just avoid them. So, this room does have a lot to it, though. So we can make our way up to the higher levels. And there's a force field here. Fun. So yeah, my first playthrough of the game, I just booked it through the section. I never even knew they had an additional boss theme until I went through here just saying, oh hey, I wonder what these guys are like. And I heard the battle theme. It's sad that you never really get to hear it, but meh. This guy might be the only guy who might see you, but again, if your movement's correct, you never even had to run into any of them. Kinda sad, but meh. So it's worth going along the rooftops here just to gather some additional last minute items.
Treasure acquired.
So, we're coming towards there. So this last episode is going to be super fast. there's not really going to be too much to it. We're going to make our way to where the final boss will be, and then some recommended prep work. I honestly forgot how short this little sector was. Alright, nothing else there. Just making our way further along this little area. So now making our way back here. Release that. You can make your way further down. What else is there? Nothing on that platform. So yeah, so anyways, another thing I never quite mentioned though is the area theme here. All of the area, well, all of Elysium, or I guess first low orbit station, except for the intro area where you first land, it plays Disappearing World. The first area plays its original theme, I do believe, which sucks because the main area of Elysium's theme is a relatively nice theme, the Abandoned City. But Disappearing World in itself is a really good thing. Not quite as hyped as To the Last Battle, but still really good. So yeah, just feeling all this stuff just kind of stockpiling on itself. Xenoblade 2 story I don't really consider as great as Xenoblade 1, but the end game sure as heck really makes it a very stellar finale. I mean, even just recording this, I'm not even to the final boss yet, and I'm shaking just how much anxiety and how much stuff has really started to pile up. So yeah. So there's nothing really else to the Orpheolus Colossi. Fight them if you want to get some additional levels. I personally won't. Instead, well, I guess I can do that towards the end of the episode. So in order to seal that giant bulkhead, what you need to do is press this button, and that'll open things up. Alright. Openy. So yeah, just a giant door opening on down. And you make your way further in. Upon stepping ourselves to the end, we have ourselves the call elevator button.
Wow!
And we arrive at the Ion Hangar entrance.
Data analysis indicates we have not been here before.
Alright then. So upon arriving here, there's nothing really to this room. Except for there is a hard drive that will conclude the episode off. So now, heading on further, you have this long little corridor up ahead. And right over there is a button. If you proceed on further, this button, once you select it, you'll be given a prompt which you'd like to save, and then you'll be headed off, thrusted into the final battle. So, yes. That leads to the final boss. We won't be taking him on this episode. In fact, it's only been like 8 minutes in. I know this episode is going to be really short. So instead, the rest of the episode is going to be preparations for the final battle. Trying to think. Yeah, Argentum should be a safe place to go. There's going to be some changes around the world. Don't worry, no other area except for Endel is going to be locked off. Even though it looks like artifices are going AHAM over the world, don't worry.
Close eye out for trouble.
Things are relatively safe. So I'm going to be taking a short rest. I forgot Nia's not in the party, technically. Alright then. Take 2. We're going to take our short rest with Nia Proper Blade. So going on forward, you can boost your levels as high as you like. I'd recommend getting everybody at least up to level 68 for the final battle. I'm only leveling everyone up to level 75 just to even out everyone's levels. So that way they're not going to have too much disparity.
There is still much
Just,
to learn.
it's a nice round number. A little higher level than what you would need to fight for the final boss. If you can take on the artifices around, you should be more than capable of. So, 75, good enough. I know technically I don't really need to get that high, but I like having nice clean numbers, okay? Okay.
Good morning.
So next up, the next major preparation you want to do is go through with your weapon buffs and all that stuff. You don't really have anything else that's really great for crits. Silver chips could be useful. Otherwise, go through, see what you get. Yeah, I do have a lot of gold stuff, so really nice. As for agilities, though, some things I want to pay special attention to, I'll probably head to the Ox Shop, is that you want to prepare yourself. As one might guess, the final battle is going to be a machine. So, you can already tell what you're going to need. So, movement heal, So you have access to, you can awaken anything you want. Movement heal might be Fast blade switch, really nice. Jamming could be really useful. Ether defense, very useful. I'm trying to think what else. Block rate will be useful. Just trying to see. Telepathy, Just trying to see. Crit rate could be really nice if you're running Advent Guard. But yeah, just run as much as you can. Trying to remember. You could try to put on Reflex to do a lot more damage. But namely, you want to make sure you're all good out. Good ones would just increase your damage and all the output. So the last thing I want to bring special attention to is going to be food items. These two items are going to be what I'm going to be using on everyone. Increase our art charge rate by a lot, and making ourselves a lot more bulky. Decreases ether and physical. You want to focus a little bit more on ether, I would say, for the final battle. So yeah. So I'm running that on everyone. As for accessories, build your best set. I don't really need Avant-Garde as much. Probably want run one for a burst symbol, I guess. So my final members, I'm going to be using change order. I'm going to be running Rex, Nia, and Morag. For the final battle, don't really rely too much on driver. Focus more on blade arts. So yeah, maximize your healing output and make sure you're all set. That's really all there is to it. Curious, can I max out anyone else's affinity chart? Yes, I can max out Zeke's. Alright. Alright. Grant me another overdrive protocol, sure. So yeah, so that'll be something else to work towards, just maxing out everyone's affinity charts. So one last thing I want to note though. Chapter 10 changes some things up. You can head back to the Magrez Gateway. I just want to give this as an example. You don't have to fight the final boss right now. You can go on ahead and clear out the rest of the missions because the endgame goals have opened up. Once you enter Chapter 10, super bosses start appearing, including level 114. I just want to note that though. Once you enter Magrez and head up to FLOS, all those open up, but I think we're all pretty set to go. Enough derping out of the way. I know this episode's been half-happened, but just the final boss is here. And no better way than a heart-to-heart to signalize the end.
Malos is a powerful foe.
But we can't afford to give up now.
Indeed. If we give up hope here, there will be nothing left of all rest.
That'd leave all the people we care about dead, and a whole bunch of innocent folk besides.
That worst possible outcome! But we're not in this alone. Jin, the Torna guys, and everyone back on All Rest are counting on us.
We've run into all kinds of trouble on the way, but we've made it this far.
This may be the most formidable obstacle yet, but we can surpass it like any other.
When friends all together, nothing impossible.
This is it. This is our final battle. Let's show him what drivers and blades can do together.
Yeah!
And the calm before the storm. Our battle cry has been yelled out. And next time, in the finale of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we confront Malos. I will see you guys then.